Good day, everyone. My name is Roberto Maribello. Today I am going to present my research on the study titled Improvement Downstream Fuel Supply Chain Performance in the Petroleum Industry of Timor-Leste with the Supply Chain Operation Reference Model and Analytical Hierarchy Process. Well, my topic of the presentation today, there are five main topics that I will present in today. Introduction, I will a little bit talk about the background, problem statement, objective for this study itself, a literature review, research methods, result and the discussion, and conclusion, and also the recommendation. Okay, this is the introduction. So the petroleum industry is essentially important to the economic in many countries, especially the developing nation, where energy demand heavily relies as a fossil like petroleum. In Timor-Leste example, petroleum is critical to the economic. However, the country has faced a significant challenge due to the reliance on the import or the lack of the refined infrastructure. This is the dependency makes Timor-Leste vulnerable to make market fluctuation and logistic issue, which can be threatening stable economic growth. Efficiency distribution of the petroleum product as a key for to maintain the economic sustainability stability in the Timor-Leste. Currently, the petroleum supply chains face several obstacles, including the efficiency distribution practice, dependence on the import, a limited refining capacity or refinery plant. There is no refinery plant. Fluctuation demand, also independent infrastructure, inadequate infrastructure. So this challenge is hiding to a force to ensure the reliable fuel supply for the key sector such as transportation and then also for the power generation. So the research aim is to improve the downstream fuel supply chains in the Timor-Leste by the examine the distribution and the retailing to identify the performance metric, supply chains, and also to release the efficiency petroleum supply chains for the support in the sustainability economic development. Well, this is the problem statement. So the problem statement is petroleum supply chains in Timor-Leste as a face several challenges. Is how can the downstream fuel supply activity is influence the performance in the Timor-Leste, and what is the challenge can be identified for the business activity in the downstream sector of the fuel industry in Timor-Leste. So what is the impact using the supply chain operation reference model analysis method to evaluate the strategic performance of the downstream fuel business activity? Well, this is the objective of study. So the objective of the study is to analyze the current state distribution on the retailing practice to determine the strategic improvement in the downstream supply or change system metrics, and to address the challenge in the performance analysis with the key performance indicator for the fuel supply chains in the petroleum industry in the Timor-Leste, and also to design the fuel supply chain strategic for the petroleum industry in Timor-Leste using the SCORE model and combined with the analytical hierarchy process. Well, this is the second topic, is a literature review. As you know that literature review is a summary of the analysis of the existing research on a particular topic. So this is to help the understanding what has been done, the study, and identify its gap knowledge, and also to provide the foundation for the new research. So as you can see there, so in the supply chains is a collaborate network company working to deliver product to the end customer. So according to the Langley et al. 2020. Supply chain is referred to the full range of the operation involved, moving product and service from inspection to the final deliver to the customer. So in the oil and gas supply chains, so this is the starting from the field development. After that to the drilling, production, by the shipping to the storage, and then to the refine, and also to the end market. So in the downstream petroleum, so as you know that in the downstream petroleum is from the refinery plant and can to the wholesale distribution. So wholesale distribution, this is the as handled as a large scale sales to the business. Also sometimes by the pipelines, also fuel transportation, and by the shipping truck and also train, and back to the back terminal. And another left side you can see there is the retail segment. So this is the fuel of the involved customer through the gas station or the fuel station, and also convenience stores. Okay, this is the continue to the previous study. So supply chain operation reference is a model is as a measure and then performance of the company supply chain management. So according to the Paul in Prasetyo et al. Supply chain operation reference model as a framework divided supply chain management into 6 processes as a plan, source, make, deliver, return, and enable. So according to the Association for the Supply Chain Management 2017, so supply chain performance can be measured using five main attributes. So reliability is a focus on the delivering tasks or the plan, and responsiveness is a measure how quick supply chains deliver the product. Agility is adopting to the market change or the external factors, and then cost is a look at the expenses in the supply chains, or such as like labor, material, transportation. And then assets is a measure how well resource like inventory capacity are used. So analytical hierarchy process by Thomas L. Satie is a decision-making framework designed to address the complex multi-criteria the problem. Well, this is the third topic, is a research method. So the research process began with the initial step at the field study. So where the direct observation and the interview conducted gathered first information about the downstream field supply chains in the Timor-Leste, especially in the Eto company. This is including the as a visit to the storage terminal or the distribution facility, and then interview with the managers, and also downstream manager, and also the expert or of the government official. At the same time, the literature review also conducted to understand the existing study or the supply chain performance. So after that, the insight from the field study, literature review lead to the problem formulation phase, where specific research challenges faced by the supply chains are defined. Once the problem is clear, research objectives are set guide the study. So aim is to improve supply chain performance and identify the key performance indicator. And then to the data collection following is the beginning with the identified key activity in the downstream field supply chains, and also a relevant performance indicator. However, beginning with this identify the key activity in the downstream fuel supply chains, also doing the pair comparison questionnaires are then prepared to determine the interface of each indicator, and followed by the collection of the secondary data from the company record, industrial report, and also government source. After gathering data, the company proceed to analyze the using the supply chain operation reference model and healthcare hierarchy process to assess the improved supply chain performance. In this, the sequence step, detailed analysis performance indicator conducted. So KPI are identified and actual value those indicators are calculated. So the value from the normalization using the specific method used as a standardization for the comparison. So alongside this questionnaire are prepared to gather from the stakeholder for the weighting and indicator through the analytical hierarchy process. So after that, the consistency test and perform check reliability and weighting with the consistency ratio of 0.1 or lower being accepted. So the flowchart continue to calculation over all the supply chains performance based on this weighting indicator. So improvement proposal are developed by analysis this proposal. Finally, the conclusion and then recommendation are presented. Okay, this is the research of the methods of this study. Well, this is the fourth topic is a result and then discussion. So the data collection is direct to the Esperanza Timor One is a ETO company. So the ETO company was established in the 2000 before the Timor-Leste got independent, and so the country is a main provider as a fuel distribution and then storage. So ETO company also serves various sectors such as power generation, aviation, and then for the customer sector. So this is the implementation matrix validation is conducted with the key performance indicator. Okay, this is the to determine whether they identify the metric suitable or feasible for the company as a benchmark and then measurement and then monitoring. There are 23 data metrics that collected or from the availability at the ETO company. Well, this is the performance indicator monitoring system. So based on the table, so there are two metrics are demonstrated as excellent as a fuel stock for the availability at the storage and storage terminal, and then capacity of the fuel storage facility, and then metrics classified the having the good performance, including the accuracy of the fuel demand and fuel storage in each product, quality performance of the fuel supply and fuel carry vessel until the returning non-compliance fuel volume of the fuel by the customer. So in constant 10 metrics required for the improvement, as you can see the table there. So among of these, there are two are rated as a perform as an average on the delivered from the supplier, and also error rate in the production or storage process. However, one metric is categorized as a marginal. So there are number is a carry vessel use. Lastly, is 8 metrics are considered as a poor. Therefore, adjustment of the procurement volume to the market demand, number of storage terminal, loading time for the ship, speed, and also production cycle, minimum stock level product, and then deliver time numbers of the distribution. So interval system for the monitoring. So the performance indicator data, there are only two as a performance as a good, and then as a excellent, as a excellent, and then 8 as a poor, and then to the margin, so need to the for the improvement. Okay, this is the weighting with the analytical hierarchy process. So weighting, the weighting of the analytical hierarchy process as a carry out interview by the 5 experts in the field or the supply chains, including the chief operation officer, or downstream manager, chief marketing and strategic, and also including the expert in the downstream, in the supply chains, and then in the downstream. So the calculation is as a Geoman calculation questionnaire. So a Geoman as a process level 1 is a questionnaire as aim as a to related importance by the criteria like plan, source, make, then order, deliver. So the level 2 dimension is a plan reliability, plan accessibility, plan asset, source responsiveness, cost access, make responsiveness, and deliver agility, deliver cost, and also return reliability. So the given metrics level 3 is all key performance indicator as a 23 indicator. So as you can see at the table there, so at the level 1, there are five supply chain process indicator: plan, source, make, deliver, and return. So after applying this analysis hierarchy process, so for the weighting, result of the follow plan receive a weight of 0.36, source weight 0.06, and make weight 0.21, deliver 0.15, return and 0.18. So amount is the indicator. So plan has a highest weight, while return has a lowest. So as it less impact of the supply chains process. So at the level 2 weight, the specific criteria there are follow the plan reliability weight at 0.14, plan agility, plan asset, and responsiveness, and also to the return deliver to the weight as a 1. So at the level 3 KPI, at the level 3 weight of the various factors are follow like accuracy of the fuel demand, weighting of the 0.18, feedstock availability, and then etc. So furthermore, at the weight of these other factor including the capacity of the fuel storage facility as a minimum stock, and fuel production and the storage, and time delivered. So also volume consumed of the delivered to the demand, and also cost of the compliance at the 1, and number of vehicle return on the 1, and the volume or return at the 1 as well. And this is the supply chain operation reference model. So after normalization, the snowboard and then applying the weight of the each performance indicator, as I explained before, is a 23 level. So the final step analyzing the performance of the petroleum, performance of the supply chains at the ATO. So it's calculate overall performance score. Score is a 66, indicate as average performance level. So according to the literature review, or to the several authors say that while these reflect an adequate performance, so there is the potential for the improvement. However, from the perspective on these fuel supply chains, there is a potential for improvement. So to enhance the performance score, it is essentially to develop strategic plan aimed to boosting the overall supply chains performance and to achieve a good or excellent performance indicator. So a matrix mapping exercise can be conducted, high, poor, or performance indicator by changing these matrix. We can increase a total score and sequentially improve the overall performance of the supply chain itself. Well, this is the supply chain performance strategic mapping for the improvement. So these strategic mapping are key as a matrix area to improve other fuel supply chains in the auto company. So the following strategic performance, as I know as a plan, increasing the adjustment of the fuel performance and source, make, deliver, and also the this is the result of the improvement of the performance fuel supply chains. So as you can see, the strategic improvement in the auto petroleum fuel supply chains had led a significant increase. So the performance, while the average rising from 66 strong to the 88. Okay, this indicate as a good level of the performance. This is a notable of the progress resulting from the target achievement across 10 key metrics that improve the efficiency and reliability of the entire of the supply chains. So the key improvement including the adjustment procurement volume, which is achieved around before this 35, now scored to the 85%. So the totally overall total score is 88%. So as you can see here, this is the table is just a pair comparison of the fuel supply chain before and then after. So as you can see that before is we got the 66, and then after we improve the strategic with the as a to the 88. For example, like adjustment of the fuel demand is a before improvement is a 30, so performance indicator as a proof, and then after improvement is a 85 and to the good 85% as a indicator performance as a good. And also for example like minimum stock level at the storage facility. So before improvement is a 30 as a poor, as a performance indicator as a poor, and then after is a 85 as a good performance. So well, this is the last topic is a conclusion and the recommendation. So the conclusion for this study, performance and the measurement and the monitoring. So the study established 23 operational indicators to the efficiency measure for the monitoring performance of the supply chains at the auto company. And then the final step, analyzing calculating overall performance, was 66% indicate as average level. So the study uses combined supply chain operation reference and hierarchy process to provide the framework to evaluate the improvement for supply chains. And by providing the accuracy analysis strategic improvement, so the strategic identified 10 specific metrics that address challenge significant increased performance from average 66 to the 88. So the recommendation is enable to the planning agility, flexibility process better respond to expected demand fluctuation or the market change, because Timor-Leste is a independent dependent on fuel import due to the absence of the oil refinery plant. And then the another recommendation is increase capacity storage facility and expand the fuel storage capacity for each product, so to prevent the stock increase or the reliability. So in the future research for the supply chains, maybe for the risk management, should focus to the exploring strategic and distribution caused by the natural disaster, political instability, and also supply storage, and also risk mitigation. I think this is of the my conclusion and then also recommendation. That's all of the my presentation today on my the research of study. Thank you very much for your attention.